Great news for all you chocolate lovers out there. Adding chocolate to your daily diet, according to research, can be a great option for a healthy lifestyle. But there are a few things that we need to keep in mind. So let's get started. So first off, what is chocolate? So chocolate first starts off as a cacao pod. And within that pod are beans, also called seeds. Then those seeds or beans are then extracted, fermented, then dried, and then roasted. At that point, the shells are removed and the remaining cocoa nibs are then processed and ground up into what we consider chocolate. And if you're wondering if you can have dark chocolate every day, my answer is yes, you can totally have it, but within moderation. And now I'm only talking about dark chocolate in this situation. So let's quickly talk about white chocolate and milk chocolate. So white chocolate doesn't even have any chocolate solids in it. All that process of all the cacao beans and all of that kind of stuff, none of that goes into white chocolate. Instead, it's actually made from cocoa butter, milk, and sugar. So it is basically candy. And milk chocolate isn't as nutritional as dark chocolate by any means. It's basically you take the dark chocolate, but you add a ton of milk and sugar, which brings down all sorts of health benefits from it. Whereas dark chocolate contains a ton of health benefits. And when I'm talking about dark chocolate, I'm talking about 70% cacao percentage or higher. But honestly, the 85 to the 90% is really the level where you get a ton of health benefits, but 70% and higher is a great range. And that's because the higher cacao percentage, the more flavonoids that you contain, and that means the more antioxidant potential, and you're also gonna be reducing the levels of sugar that are in the chocolate as well. But if you're like me and you're just not a fan of super bitter chocolate, sticking at the 70% range is perfectly fine. All right, so now that you kind of get an understanding of the best types of chocolate to have and what to avoid, let's go into these amazing benefits of chocolate. It's gonna be awesome. So chocolate may reduce your risk for heart disease and stroke. And that's due to the prevention of calcified plaque, which can build up in your arteries, which can lead to those types of conditions. Chocolate may lower blood pressure. So there's actually some studies that link having more dark chocolate can lead to lower blood pressure levels. And the participants in one of the studies were actually only given less than an ounce of chocolate each day. So that shows that the chocolate's pretty potent in helping with it. Chocolate can help improve your mood. First, duh, we all know how chocolate makes us happy. But really what it is that chocolate contains valeric acid, which is a stress reducer. Plus, eating chocolate helps promote the release of serotonin, which just has a natural calming effect. So overall, you're gonna feel calmer and happier and in a better mood if you eat chocolate. Chocolate is high in antioxidants. So chocolate contains actually more flavonoids than in tea or wine. So you are getting a ton of antioxidant potential there, which is gonna help fight off free radicals, and it's gonna help reduce inflammation, and it's gonna help with a lot of healthy benefits in your body. Chocolate is actually full of nutrients. So again, we're talking about the darker of the chocolate options, but chocolate contains a ton of extra nutrients like copper, zinc, magnesium, iron, and phosphorus. Chocolate can help protect your skin from sun damage. Now, obviously wearing sunscreen is the better way to go than just going outside with a bar of chocolate, but there's some evidence that eating chocolate can help protect your body from UV damage. Chocolate enhances brain functioning and cognitive abilities. So there's some evidence that eating chocolate can actually improve blood flow to your brain. And the flavonoids in the chocolate are also going to help to prevent disease and cell damage in your brain as well. Chocolate has anti-inflammatory effects. So because of those flavonoids and the catechins in your chocolate, it's actually going to help fight off free radicals. It's going to help reduce inflammatory markers in your body. And that can help reduce chronic inflammation, which is pretty cool. Chocolate can help boost athletic performance. And that's because the flavonols in your chocolate can actually increase your nitric oxide, which on the flip side helps reduce your oxygen cost while you're working out. So you have a better athletic performance. Chocolate may help reduce the risk of diabetes, and that's because of the anti-inflammatory properties in chocolate can help to improve your sensitivity to insulin, which can then keep your blood sugar levels lower and help you reduce your overall chances of obesity and type 2 diabetes. So grab a few ounces of dark chocolate and check out my video on the many benefits of apple cider vinegar, and I will see you in the next video.